EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
from the 38 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Oh no, disastrous start. First throw of his career is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready up.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Vegas.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders.
When you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the zone read, this is Penix. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, here's Penix. That's Dobbs open left side. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Raiders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. Woo! Look at him go! Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Laube. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
19 Tiger. Check up.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Arizona. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. Liking 18.
On first down, it's Penix. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
60 Bobcats. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
2nd and 10.
Hurt, hurt. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Ready?
Throwing is Penix. To the left side, into the hands of Beck. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And we're back in Vegas after this. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Tim Ryman, the tight end, was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Loose past the 35. Look at him go! Inside the 10. And he is gone. 96 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cardinals are out to a 21-10 lead.
Raiders 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready? Next smash. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Take over.
They'll start on the ground with Genti. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's into the hands of Thornton. And he will score! Dante Thornton. Touchdown Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 4. It's 21-17.
Raiders 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
13 yards. First down, Arizona.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
A gain of 4 yards.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Adam Butler there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 23, here's second and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
10 yards.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first
It's a gain
down.
of 10. And the Cardinal first down.
Now, faking the give. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That throw short, caught by Ryman. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
17.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll throw. It's Penix. On the run to the right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Darius Robinson taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. This is taken in by Dobbs. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming.
Formation for the Raiders.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go. 18, run. 18, 7.
He'll look to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Go.
Penix now off the bootleg. On the move left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete. On second down, Penix. A throw on the move, is caught. And he's going to be close to the first down. Markham just a yard short on the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. He'll run with Martinez. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Carlson now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. They'll look to throw. Moving to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. And it'll bring up second down. Run right up the gut with Genty. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Walter Nolan in there on the stop. What can they do here on third down and 7?
Third and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. That's Dobbs, open left side. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
That's another
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Cowboy, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Penix. That is caught by the tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will go up by 7.
31, Cardinals 24.
Halftime. Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Set.
Set to throw here to begin the drop. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride.
First down. Complete to Trey McBride. 4 yards.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this.
At the
It's the
39-yard
National
line.
Football League on EA Sports.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Run out of the gun for Genti. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now an option here, left side. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. And Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 3rd down, Penix. That's caught, left side, it's complete. 17 yards that time to number 17.
A gain of 17 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genti. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Mustang 19. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass right side, that's Ryman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Atwell sent in motion here. On 2nd down, they'll run. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So these are always the most disappointing drives, right? So you get the ball, you're on your opponent's side of the field, and then you go 3 and out. So you take the field, you say, this is a prime opportunity. Come away at least with points, and now they find themselves in a tricky, delicate situation. I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th down. Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's inside the 30. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st down, Arizona.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cardinals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Vivas to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Genty, and he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Penix. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
He's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Vegas. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1.
Makes the score Raiders 41, Cardinals 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Second and 9 at the 36.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
It's a gain of 12 there. It's an Arizona first down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Jalen Mills on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. He might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have a Cards first down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
That is hot. What a throw. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Laube now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run, Genty. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Once again, it's Genty, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here now, 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down. Not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
A 7-yard gain. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Wilson on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Cardinals.
From the 46,
46-yard line.
here's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, 8 yards to go.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warrior 70. Take off.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Williams gets it on the draw. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Number 2, Ashton Genty. Brings up 3rd down.
Looking for a 3rd down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They'll go with the sneak. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.